Okay, and as you can see now, I'm set up with a different fibre, with the other fibre, and this one we decided we were going to spin to a finer single. This fibre is a finer micron. It always takes me a couple of meters to get into the rhythm of how I want the wheel to take the yarn from me, so that's the tension. How far apart I want my hands to be to facilitate the draft and the alignment of the fibres. And so never feel as if you start off and it should be perfect straight away, because it isn't. You getting to know this fibre and just feeling some fibres slip past each other easier, some are a little bit more tacky, and so your hands need to learn what the pull is of the draft, and it takes a while to sort of just settle into the groove. So here I am just starting to settle into the groove of this fibre. I've actually allowed a little bit of twist to come into this section, so I'm going to just correct that. And let's just chat about this here. See, there's a little bit of corkscrewing, and this could be of some concern to you. If you were spinning for a normal yarn, you would certainly think that that was over twisted. And look, it's not something that I want a lot of in this single preparation, but if you occasionally get it, I'm not going to get upset about it, because the process of this particular spinning is quite different. So in order to stop that, what I could do is to come up to a slightly larger whirl. For this fibre preparation, I went from, remember on the green I was on this large whirl, now I had put it down to a middle whirl. What I might do is come up to a larger whirl so that the rotations of the flyer actually slow down a little bit, and that will reduce the corkscrewing. I could speed up my hand a little bit, and that will certainly reduce the corkscrewing. And working closer again as we were to the orifice, so that the fibre gets onto the bobbin as quickly as possible. Here we go, I'm getting a nice groove now. My eye is always here. This width of fibre is what I'm looking for. That amount of fibre I want to feel going in under my thumb and in between my finger, and that's how I get that evenness of the tube of fibre going onto the bobbin. Okay, so this style of spinning for this particular single is quite tight at this stage. There's no bounce on the bobbin. It's very firm, compact on your bobbin, lots of lines showing up. You would possibly, for a normal spin that you were going to apply, say that this was too tight. But for this particular preparation, what we're achieving is fibres quite tightly twisted and laying in probably a 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock angle as they're going in, and we're going to felt this. So lightly felt the surface really, and so what we'll have is fibres basically felted in that angle, and then we're going to open them up in the next process. So yes, I can actually show you just down here. This is something that a finer one that I'd spun earlier. You can see the lines of the single as it's gone onto the bobbin, and you can actually, because of the color definition, you can see the angle of the twist, quite a sharp angle of the twist of the fiber there. Okay, so we're now going to wind part of this onto a niddy noddy, and then we're going to show you how to put it through the felting process.